Yo, 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 yo. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? Let me open up the what's her name. All right. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? What's goody? Yeah, Celtics. I don't usually use or like I don't usually like to look at the numbers for these initial reaction jumps, but it's the first time I do it. Green, what's up, baby? How you feeling, man? How you feeling? That was a good win, though. That was a real good win. I ain't gonna back to you. That was a real good win. Yeah, the Celtics are starting to get their groove back. I'm not really saying that they lost it. You know what I'm saying, but like there was a stretch where we was like what 11-10 in a stretch of games, and that's not how the Celtics roll. That's not how we operate. And again, we were spoiled as fuck last season. We were spoiled in a great way. But everything isn't like that. We're the defending champs. Everybody's gonna bring their shit against us every night, and it was just a stretch where we weren't playing like ourselves, and that's fine. That's fine. We stayed afloat, and now we're back to what is this? Like 11 of our last 15. So this is right back to Celtics basketball. But I really loved how we finally won at home. Oh yeah, after most game road trip. Yeah, we've been shite in those situations, especially at home, coming back home after a road trip, and just at home in general. I believe last year we were 40-2 last year at home. So but of course we're gonna start at the top. Tatum. Actually, let me see if I can do something for you real quick. Let me see if I can let me know if this music is too loud. Let me know if the music's too loud. Also, I want to see if I can. I probably can, but I'm just looking at it on my phone. Why are we so bad at home this season? I don't know, man. 37-4, I thought, but I could be wrong. Either one. Like, we were just so dominant. At home last season. Why are we so bad? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think a lot of it is like coming off of sounds about. I think most of it is coming off of multiple game road trips, and when we come home, we're just like we're just like lacking energy to win. You know what I'm saying? I never really paid into the, we're champions now, so people give us their best shot, but like it is true. Like, I was of the camp that, hey, people play their best, especially in this league. I believe most people play their best or try to play their best every night. You know what I'm saying? It could be. I just don't like to use the boredom argument because, like, I mean, yeah, you could be, but why the fuck are you, like, no, this is the NBA. You're a championship team. Why the fuck are you bored? Now, I understand it happens because, I think they're at a point now where they could get away with being bored if it happens because, you've already have a ring. I believe that you can flip a switch if you need to. I'd just rather you not flip a switch. But you can't be on for 82 game season plus 16 games. That's just not, you know what I'm saying? So that's fine. Think they can go 21-6 the rest of the way for sure. Yeah, for sure. Excuse me. Especially on the run that they are now, like we're seeing them get back to who they were. I think they again, I think I say they're 11 of 15. They won 11 of the last 15 games. 4 to 5. Yeah, that excuse drives me crazy. They just give it their best shot, or they usually don't play like that. Like, come on. Yeah, no, I just like it's like you're so good. Like, make them stop playing like that. So look. Perfect example. The game against the Rockets, right? Where Dylan Brooks hit 10 threes. I know that's unrealistic, so I'm not saying that. But maybe when he had 7 threes, should we check him differently? Like, it's just shit like that. Like, okay, yeah, they're giving you their best shot. Of course, that's fine. But maybe, yeah, and of course, it is unrealistic for Brooks, out of all people, to hit 10 threes. Okay, make him not hit 10 threes. Now, if you're guarding him tight and he got 7 threes. And if he got 7 threes, yes, if he gets to 7 threes, why are we still checking him the same way? That makes no sense. But we're here for the Spurs game. 4 to 5 coming out of the All-Star break in a row. Once he is 7, I think after no. Yes. I just said 7 as a reference point. Me, if he hit 3 in the first quarter, that means he hot. If he hit 3 in the first quarter, that means he's hot. So my goal is to stop that. So yeah, at full anything, I like if you hit 3 threes in the first quarter, we might gotta start some stuff. Now, if you go cold, that's Coach Mazzulla is hard headed to fall sometimes. I mean, yeah, I would say that, but like most of the times he's right. Now, in that game, he was wrong, right? Of course, but in theory, if you start the game, I totally agree. But I think most of the times he's. Do you think letting guys shoot open threes is a Mazzulla thing? I think it's no. Well, I think it's part of his defensive philosophy a lot of nights, but a lot of teams in the NBA are also doing that. I also think, hey, if Amen Thompson is on the perimeter, I'm gonna let him shoot. So it just depends on who the person is, but the bigger thing is just in-game adjustments, right? So again, Dylan Brooks is a guy that I wouldn't say I would not check him all the way, but I would let him shoot if he's gonna shoot 12 threes, right? I'm gonna let him shoot. Now, if he hits 5 threes, I can't keep guarding the same way. So it is what it is. But in this game, Tatum was just phenomenal, man. He generates so much offense, and the way that he plays, and then the pull-up threes, right? I am a person that's of like, I would rather Tatum not shoot 10 threes per game because of his size, because of how great he is from 2. But when you see how the opposing centers react to Tatum coming off of those screens, and then he gets to cross over a guy and go to the rim because they think he's gonna take that 3, that's why he shoots 10 threes, right? Because of how it impacts the defenders, right? So again, I'm a guy that would rather Tatum not shoot 10 threes. I would rather him get it to like 8 or 7. But 1, it is a part of how the Celtics play. We just won a championship shooting the most threes. 2, again, it truly, in real time, you see how it affects the drop coverage guy or the switching 5. It impacts them so much. So if he just looks at the rim and they bite, he's gone. So, but Tatum, like in that instance, like his passing, I thought he was going to get a triple double pretty easily this game. He had like 6 assists, like I think at the start of the third quarter, like around there, and he ended with 7, I believe. So, but like he just is in total command of this team and total command of this offense. What was his final line? Did he have like 33, 12, and 7? Let me see right quick. So yeah, Tatum was phenomenal in this game. Porzingis was also very efficient. 32, yeah, 32, 14, and 7. Golly, hitting threes for Tatum is a difference between great guy. Yeah, for sure. When like even in this game, Tatum was 4 for 13, which is not great, but like those like crazy scoring games is when Tatum like is like 50% from 3, like he 6 for 12. Those are those like crazy Tatum games when he's like 6 for 12 from 3. There was one, I think it was against the Spurs, he scored 60 points. That was the only like very high scoring game where, that's the only high scoring game I can remember off the top where Tatum did not like actually go crazy from 3. He scored 60 points against the Spurs when we came back from like 33 points. I think he only made like 5 threes. 60 points with 5 threes, like that's straight knife work. Like that is incredible. But yeah, 32.7 assists, 1 block, only 2 turnovers. Again, 14 boards. Like amazing. Amazing, man. And then Porzingis was very effective in this game too. Very efficient. Had 29 points, 6 turnovers. But I mean, I didn't even notice. I mean, I noticed him for sure. I fucking noticed him. But yeah, 6 rebounds, 29 points, 10 for 16 from the field, 3 for 4. He gave us is the percentage M? Huh? I can slow right now. Is this percentage? I don't know. But Porzingis, we really needed his contribution tonight because is the number 1 seed important? I don't think it's as important to us as it would be for like a Cavaliers. Now you good. I don't think it'll be that important for us as far as say like Cavaliers or even like a Knicks, because I think MSG is like insane. So they're there, like that definitely helps them. Of course, being in the Garden helps too, but we're the best road team in the NBA, no? Right? I believe. And I feel like our game translates anywhere, right? So I don't think no one sees important. I think having home court advantage, of course, is important. You don't want to drop below 4, but because if we're 2, the only team we don't have home court against is Cleveland, right? We might not meet Cleveland. Like if Cleveland will go, so it'll be 1-8. So if everything stays exactly the same, it will be 1-8, whoever the 8th seed is. Then it'll be 1-4. So, like, listen, I know Cleveland is great. I know they're having a phenomenal season. They just got DeAndre Hunter, right? You know what I'm saying? Emo's playing great. Garland is really playing great this season. I'm not scared of Cleveland. If I make it completely honest, I'm not scared of Cleveland. So that's just me. I have a hard time thinking no team can beat us. The only team I'm worried about beating us 4 times is the Oklahoma City Thunder. That is the only team I'm worried about beating us 4 times is the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's just my opinion. Like, I am concerned about the Knicks. I'm not scared of anybody. I'm not scared of anybody in the Eastern Conference. The only team that scares me is the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, Jokic scares me. The Nuggets don't scare me, but Jokic scares me because we don't have anybody to check Jokic. The Bucks, I don't fear the Bucks. I would be concerned because of Giannis, of course. But the Celtics always do a great job of making Giannis less efficient than he usually is. So let's say Giannis is shooting 61% on the season. The Celtics do a great job of a lot of games making them shoot 49% or 50%, just like dropping his overall efficiency in that game against us. Jokic would keep that over there, because we have great perimeter defenders. We have Drew Holiday, we got Derek White, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown in playoff series can really lock in on a matchup and be effective. Even a guy like Jordan Walsh, who I think is a great defender, like Pritchard is a pesky defender. You know what I'm saying? We have guys to throw at these phenomenal perimeter scorers, right? And they're still going to get their stuff done. You know, they're still going to score. And some nights we won't be able to stop them. Respect the Porzingis. It's a great rim deterrent and a great rim protector. Respect the Al Horford, the OG. I will never throw dirt on your name. We have nothing for Jokic. Not a damn thing. Nothing. We have nothing for Jokic. So, OKC, I'm legit scared of OKC because of how they play. Because of how they play defensively. Now, offensively, if we have a chance to scheme against OKC in a series, we might can do something to them offensively. Because the Case and Wallace's, the Lou Dorts, even though he's like been shooting 40% for the last couple years, the Ken Rich Williamses, you know what I'm saying, those ancillary guys, the Aaron Wiggins, like, we got to make them boys, they got to shoot playoff threes, right? It's a whole different game when you come to it's a whole different, especially in the finals. They got to make final shots. They got to hit shots consistently in the finals. That's a whole different beast. So if we was able to scheme like we did, like PJ Washington and shit, where he was like obliterating corner three looks, we gave him no corner threes. Like, we stopped that. He was like, no, he's not shooting any corner threes. We're gonna make him shoot all above the break threes. And all the previous playoff series where he was like hitting a lot of threes in the corner, he was ineffective from that. If Luka and Bron figure something out quickly, they could pull some bullshit. Golden State too. Yeah, I've been seeing so many, like, the Mark Williams trade also hurts him a lot, but like, it's so easy for a center offensively, especially, to play with those two guys, and also Reeves, but it was so many people saying, oh, Bron and Luka are two ball dominant players. I like, stop it. Those are two of the greatest thinkers of the games ever played, bro. If you think they can't play together, I'm sorry. We just can't agree on that. Like, they are, yes, they're ball dominant, yes, but Bron cannot be ball dominant. Luka is like, oh, that's LeBron James. He cannot be ball dominant sometimes. Luka went to the finals with Kyrie Irving. LeBron won a championship with Kyrie Irving. I guess Kyrie's a common denominator, but like those are two of the greatest thinkers to ever play this game. Until they show me they can't play together, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. But more than the Celtics game, yeah, Tatum was just in control of this game. I love the angle pick and roll to high pick and roll action. So there'll be an angle pick and roll on the wing, and then Tatum will be sitting on the logo with like Luke Cornett or a big man like at the free throw line or like at the three. So just in case the angle pick and roll does not work, they pass it directly to Tatum and then get into a high pick and roll. Like, it is phenomenal. And then tonight, what they started doing was after the angle pick and roll, right? Porzingis, if he sets a great screen, he gets a switch, right? They still go to the high pick and roll, right? But now Porzingis is sitting in the paint with a mismatch. So Tatum is just lobbing the ball up there so he can get, you know what I'm saying, he can get a touch. And it's just, they can do so many things off of that. I love the offense. The defense was tonight. Of course, San Antonio missed a lot of open threes. A guy like Castle is a phenomenal player already as a rookie. He has so much poise. He has size. The deceleration he does is like, he's such a high IQ player for somebody that's that. Some of these entries, they have to work on that. And also, it's not just this game, bro. I feel like the post entries have been something that they needed to work on all season. That shit has not been pretty all season, bro. So they need to just get in practice, like Peyton Pritchard guarding KP, Al Horford guarding KP. Everybody needs to work on entry passes. Everybody. So that's not a new, like, I agree with you, bro. That is not a new thing. Like, they need to work on that shit for real. And like, just a silly turn. Like, yeah, it was a lot of silly turnovers, man. A lot of silly turnovers tonight. But Tatum just being in full command of this offense for the most part. KP, even though he had 6 turnovers, was insanely efficient. It's nice to have Derrick White. What Derrick White shoot tonight? What Derrick White shoot tonight? What did Derrick White shoot tonight? Because I thought he was good. Like, I didn't really notice anything. 19 points. He had 9 assists. So yeah, there you go. Now it felt like he had 9 assists. 7 for 16. Yeah, that's cool, man. He ain't hit a lot. He had 3 for 11 for 3. That's fine, man. That's fine. He played his ass off. He plays his ass off tonight. Who else? Hauser. Yes, Hauser. Pritchard. Bro, it was a game where Pritchard had like 10 boards. Those on Torrey. Oh, why haven't I spoken about? Hey, Torrey's my guy. In my pre-deadline trade video, it was 3 people that I had. I had Javante, I had Torrey Craig, and I had Trendon Watford from the Nets. Torrey Craig, that 43% from 3 shit is not a joke. Not a joke. He hit a deep 3, he hit a corner 3, and defensively, he's a wrecking ball, bro. He's physical. He's an athlete. He's on the older side, but like, he is still physically, he's still able to guard. It was a play on Castle because Castle is such a physical guard, right? And Castle just usually just like bowls through people, right? When he's going to the rim, he has no fear. He has a lot of IQ and a lot of strength, right? And Torrey Craig was wrecking, like he was just a wrecking ball on Castle, and he like forced a couple. So yeah, Torrey. I'm gonna rewatch this game. Torrey might get a film session, man. Cause I remember when we got Tillman last year. Bless his heart. I did a video on his debut and shit, and it went crazy. So hopefully I can get some on Torrey Craig tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna do a Torrey Craig and Tatum video because it's just how good Tatum was and how much shit he creates on the offensive side of the ball. For him, like bro, I saw him triple teamed in the third quarter. Please tell me somebody seen that. I swear to you, I saw Tatum triple team in the third quarter. They triple teamed that man at the top of the key in the third quarter. It's nothing like that. It's nothing. People gonna respect him one day, man. People gonna respect him one day, and it's okay. Like if he gotta win 3 chips, hey man, just do it, brother. I don't give. Just fucking do it, man. Just do it. He nice enough to do all that shit, and he got team. And we didn't have Brown or Drew this game, and I liked how they responded to runs in this game. That is a very championship thing. Tatum is special, man. He's just inconsistent, in my opinion. Yeah, nah, for sure. Because and Tatum has grown in this too, right? Tatum used to be wildly inconsistent. I mean, like if you compare the Tatum from our first championship run, when we lost to the Warriors and shit. If you go to that Tatum in the playoffs and compare and contrast to this Tatum, oh my God. Like the Bucks series where he scored 46, right? He had about 2 games in that series where he scored like 10 points. And the fucking killer about that shit was our defense was Hall of Fame. Our defense was all time. The second half of that season, our defense was all time. And in those games in the playoffs where Tatum disappeared, I mean, like, and of course he wasn't the passer that he was, so a lot of his impact was scoring the basketball. So when Tatum had a bad game in that first championship run, he was a 0. Like, he was just nothing. He was like actively hurting us type shit. All of those games, because our defense was so good, they were close games, and Tatum had 10 points. So we fucking lose by like 3 points, and Tatum has 10 points. If we just get a regular Tatum bad game, we win the game. I'll never forgive Ime for running drop coverage against Steph Curry. Yeah, nah, that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy. And I think Rob, like, to be fair, yes, he wasn't the passer he is now, but he was passing the Marcus 29%. Just saying. I mean, yeah, the like, I'm not even speaking about like assists passing. I'm speaking just like he's not the same passer he was. And of course, yeah, if you're passing a spar in the playoffs, no, yeah, I'm not trying to harp on. I'm just comparing and contrasting the player he was and the player he is now. The spacing is totally different now. He has shooters that don't even compare to shooters that he had then. Even Derek White. Like, do y'all remember when he couldn't like shoot this great? Like, the Warriors were like leaving him open, and he and like his confidence as a scorer was just nothing. I love this Derek White so much more. If OKC somehow doesn't get to the finals, we can repeat, no doubt in my mind. I think we can still beat OKC, but I think that is the only team that I think can beat us in a 7-game series. That's it. Now, if we don't see OKC, if we don't see Denver, like, the West is a bloodbath. So I'm just waiting to see who come out of that side. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting to see who will come out of that side. But yeah, I was talking about Tatum inconsistent. Yeah, he has like a confident Derek White is awesome for sure. Yeah, Tatum still has that inconsistent shit where like he's not He's not like putting up the best scoring numbers, and he's also like inefficient some nights. But like I'm just so glad that he's grown in his inconsistencies, if that's a thing. Like, he's not a zero that he was when he used to be. When he used to have bad games, Tatum used to have bad games, bro. But now his bad games are what, like 20 points on like 7 for 19. But he's also running your offense. He's getting 10 boards. He's switching on everybody. So his level of impact has gone so much more beyond scoring the basketball. And I think that's where all the confusion comes from, these Twitter heads and all these people, right? Tatum came into the league and his calling card was scoring. His calling card is still scoring. But he was not a complete player when he came into the league, which he shouldn't be. He's a rookie, right? A young rookie at that. Those people who watch Tatum, at the beginning of his career saw that, hey, he's a scorer, right? He's not a great passer yet, he's a scorer. Tatum's game has evolved, but the people that used to watch Tatum haven't evolved their takes on him, or haven't seen his evolution. So if you look at Tatum's stats in the finals as a person that hasn't really watched Tatum evolve, and he has 22 points on fucking 7 for 20 shooting, but he has 11 rebounds and he has 7 assists, and he's playing great defense. That person is not going to have the same takeaways that I'm having of, damn, yeah, he shot bad, but when every time he drove the ball, he drew 3 defenders and he kicked out. He could have had 17 assists. He created 17 open threes. He's checking the opposing center. I hate it when this happened. We played the Mavericks last year in the finals with Lively and Gafford, right? The Mavs big men were so good at the playoffs. Were so good. There were problems, offensively and defensively. Tatum guards both of them. Now they're nothing. Now the sentiment is they were never good. Or it's Pross, but it's Lively, it's Gafford. Motherfucker, they was just crushing the West. But as soon as I try to give Tatum credit for checking the 5, now it's just Daniel Gafford. Now it's just Derek Lively. Fuck out there, man. The rebounds, assists, and defense is what made the league. Yeah, for sure. Again, it's being able to impact the game other than scoring. He's evolved so much in that aspect, bro. It's like we have a truly special talent, man. And yeah, Torrey Craig, man. I loved his debut. I think you tweeted this. You was like Shyman and Craig over Walsh in the rotation. It's certainly interesting. I think it is too, because especially in the case of Shyman, I want all them motherfuckers to play. And I know that's not going to happen. It's not realistic. I want all of them to play. Right? And I think Joe did a good job of getting some guys some spot time too in this game. But Walsh has showed you more than Shyman has in NBA minutes. And I love Shyman. And I do think Shyman is often misplaced when he's out there. Like, he's a playmaker. Like, he's an above average shooter, but I think his best skill is his passing. And a lot of times when he's out there, he's stuck in the corner. Which, with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, I'd rather them guys have the ball in their hands. So I'm not saying it as like a criticism, but I think Shyman could be better if he has the ball in his hands for just a little bit of time. With that being said, Walsh has showed so much more than Shyman this season in the NBA. So it does seem like Shyman and Craig are over him. I can understand the Craig thing because he just got here. He's a veteran. I know what I'm getting out of Torrey Craig, right? I feel like I can say I know what I'm getting out of Walsh, But maybe Joe is not always there trust wise, and I'm not saying he should be. I'm just saying I've seen more from Walsh than all of them. The bigs are the prime reason they beat OKC and the Wolves. Exactly, the lobs and the old boys killed them. Yeah, they were phenomenal against every other team. As soon as Tatum checks them and we game plan to take them out, now they just gaffed and lively is what it is. Baylor's actual rotation minutes should come next year, in my opinion. This should be the Walsh Craig year in terms of those minutes. Right. Like, I want Shyman to play. I do. I like, not a lot. Like, I'm not saying he need 20 minutes a night. But I think spot time is cool, right? But I think Walsh should actually be playing more. Like, he should be playing more because he's shown me more. I'm not just, this ain't hopium. Like, we have seen Walsh on multiple occasions this season come into games and be good. Just is what it is. Like, this should be, but yeah, this should be Walsh Craig backup wing time, and then Shyman can get in a little bit if Walsh, and then in the event that Walsh does not have it, put Shyman in. Is what it is. I also think garbage time, the ball should be in Baylor's hands. I hate when they do that. I absolutely hate when Shyman is in garbage time. Okay, two things. I hate when Pritchard is in garbage time because that motherfucker just think he can do whatever he want, which he can. But he be taking reps. He be taking reps away from them guys that don't play. He just be out there and one in fucking park at the ruck, like he just be going ham. But again, in that garbage time lineup, Shyman be in the corner. If Pritchard's not in the game, he should be the ball handler. If Shyman is in garbage time and Pritchard's not in the game, Shyman should be the ball handler. Payne becomes Steve Nash garbage time. Listen, man. I respect what he do. But I know you're gonna get time next game. I don't know if Shyman gonna get time next game. So when it's garbage time, let them boys hoop. But yes, I do agree. This should be a Walsh Craig year. I tweeted Torrey Craig for the rest of the season, but Jordan Walsh forever. That boy nice, man. That boy nice. And Craig was like incredible though. Craig was incredible. See if I can get the full box score right here. Yeah, Craig had 6 points, hit 2 threes, 2 of 2 from 3, and excuse me. Something else I noticed when I was like looking at Torrey Craig shit, and it would show Joe Baylor's passing actual game time minutes, and maybe that gives Baylor more confidence in the shot. Yeah, there was a game against the Warriors when he came in crunch time. He had like 5 points straight, and it's just he needs to see his shot go down type shit, just like anybody else. But what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, Craig. Craig's 3-point rate is really high. So like a guy like Hauser, like the majority of the shots he takes are threes. It's the same with Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig is the exact same way. He's shooting 43% from 3 this season. That's gonna go up a little bit shooting 2 for 2. But the majority of his shots are threes. So he's not getting it out of his body. He not trying to tween hezzy somebody. He not trying to do all that, right? He gonna take the shots that he given. And that's exactly what we need. On those nights where Sam Hauser is not hitting threes, that is he is on a hotter streak as of recently, so that's good, right? But in the event that Sam Hauser is not hitting his threes, Torrey Craig on just the minimum is gonna give you better defense. But if Torrey Craig can come in and continue that 43% shooting from 3, you don't like Hauser being bad on that particular night is not gonna hurt you that much. Torrey Craig is gonna hit a huge shot for us come playoff time. I just know, if he hit that Xavier Tillman 3 against the Matt, I'm telling you. If he give us a Xavier Tillman 3, game 3 in the finals, if he give us one of them jumps, etched in history, my boy. Etched in history. But I've been going for 30 minutes. If I missed anything, y'all let me know. Oh, I didn't really talk about the Spurs, which I mean, Victor is amazing. He wasn't amazing in this game, but you can just see like his impact on every single possession. Like there was a lot of times where like Tatum had him like a step on him, a real step on him, and he just like, nah, I'm passing out. Like he impacts so much shit. Fox out. No, I don't know what I was thinking. Like he had I think it was the first two plays where he shot a three over him. He airballed and then he tried to do a reverse on him. I was like, bro, you got to know who that is, cuz like, you know what I'm saying. But I like the fit with Fox. I like the fit with Fox a lot because when Victor has his three going, and you have to like actually guard him from the 3-point line, and then they run that pistol with Fox. So like if your center has to guard Victor because he just hit 3 straight threes, Fox is running past your guard. Who's at the rim? Who's at the rim? So like I love this team for years to come. They didn't give up any of their actual core for Fox because I mean that was his preferred destination, and it wasn't a lot the Kings could do in that instance. Vassell didn't have a good game this game, which is uncharacteristic. 4 for 12, not something that he usually does. But yeah, I'm gonna give a couple more minutes. If y'all got any questions, Celtics related, anything, life, I don't give a fuck. Just, you know what I'm saying. If y'all got any questions, just hit me. Let me know. I'm gonna get out of here in like 5 minutes, but just let me know. We'll be an elite 2-man probably by the end of this year. Yeah, no, that their connection is already growing, and I feel like you have seen already how Fox impacts that team, and it's clutch time, where Chris Paul is not tasked with being the primary handler and the primary creator in crunch time. Fox won clutch player of the year. Was that 2 years ago? Or the year that it was introduced, he was that guy. And in the they had a Hawks game where they were up big and the Hawks came back. Fox was great in clutch. They had a Hornets game where the Hornets actually ended up getting that game, but Fox hit a shot before Miles Bridges hit a three. Like in crunch time, and arrest him as bums. Hold on, brother. When me Fox cast and arrest him as bums, I don't think Vassell was a bum, but he just didn't shoot great this game. I love Sohan more when they're not trying to put him at point guard. That point guard experiment shit was not good. I like him a lot more as a Swiss Army knife guy. But like Castle, Fox, and Wemby for years to come, that's gonna be some shit to handle. P was good, baby. Was good. Yeah. Any concern for the Drew injury? I don't know. Do you have any concern? Are y'all concerned about his injury? What actually is his? Hold on. Let me see. What actually is Drew's injury? Don't be surprised if Drew's who's that? Okay, Drew has right shoulder pigmentation. What? When did he get that? When did he get that? Hold on, when did he get that? Because I remember. I don't know if this was last year, where Drew had got like a stinger in his shoulder. I forgot what game that was, but I know it was last year. I forgot what game that was. But Drew like had a shoulder injury and he like shrugged it off type shit. And he was on the injury report for the game after that, but he ended up playing. Like Drew's is a tough guy. I don't know if it's just rest or the fact that he's been out for like 3 straight games. His arm went dead. Yeah, exactly. He like hit somebody and his shit just started flowing. I'm like, whoa, what? So yeah, I don't know if it's that. I believe that was his right shoulder. But yeah, I don't know. Shoulder impairment. What is like what? Damn. I'm not concerned because I think the All-Star break is coming up. I think the All-Star break is coming up really, really soon. I don't know too much about shoulder and pigment, so I'm not gonna say act like I'm a doctor. I'm not gonna say act like I know what that injury like entails. I wonder if there's enough balls to go around in San Antonio watching tonight's game. I like Castle. That game was against the Wizards with Drew right shoulder. Yeah, okay. Appreciate y'all for helping me remember shit. But like, I think the Spurs will be good. I think I don't imagine we can rest Drew until April. If he's still hurt, then I'll be concerned. Yeah. First, I don't think the Spurs will have a problem because how long do y'all think Chris Paul will be on that team? Like he obviously has shown everybody that he still has a lot in the tank, right? But they signed him to like a 1 year, $10 million deal, I believe. I feel like he can play another season. It's just if he wants to. But like without Paul, like Paul has no problem with like taking a step back if he has to and just helping those young guys learn. I feel like he's been a great guy at that specific thing, like going to teams and teaching the young guys, putting so much IQ and so much knowledge into those guys. So like Castle will benefit greatly from him. Even Fox, right? Like will benefit from having Chris Paul. I hope the Spurs make the playoffs. I do too. Yeah. So Drew, I want us to rest Drew for as much as we can, because in theory we don't need Drew to like finish all the regular season. And his right shoulder, like he's right-handed. He shoots with his right. Like we need that to be healthy for the playoffs, man. Because if he can't shoot, we in some deep shit. If he can't shoot, we in some deep shit. So we need Drew healthy. Also, after All-Star break, please find tape. Man, he need to rest the games before All-Star break. That's what need to happen. Hold on, look. Let me Celtics schedule. Let me see something right quick. This was our last game. Shit. Okay. The problem is Tatum don't be wanting to rest. That's the problem. I think they try to find I think there are points in the schedule where the organization and Joe are like, okay, this would be a good game for Tatum to rest. Tatum doesn't want to rest. And I would applaud you, bro, because if you see guys like Embiid, you see guys like Zion, dude, like we could have them as stars. And they are phenomenal talents. I love Zion. I still think he can still reach his potential. And in the games that he's played this season, his per minute production is insane. Like he's still an amazing player. But like Embiid, dude, like is he good? Like I've been seeing people saying that he might have to retire, because I just seen another report of him saying that his knee needs surgery. I just seen another report that said he need knee surgery again after this season. So what that means to me is that this will be another season of him not being 100% going into the playoffs. He has not had a playoff run where he's been healthy. So as much shit is out, not really shit, but like as much as I want Tatum to sit down and find some rest, we could have that motherfucker as a star. And him not playing ever type shit. So I applaud Tatum for like playing whenever he can, however many games he can. But yes, even if it's like him playing like a first half in like a Charlotte game, that the Charlotte game on League Pass, like if it's just like a first half of a game that doesn't mean a lot, like towards the end of the season, fine, bro. But something. Yeah, apparently the surgery didn't react well to the meniscus surgery he had before. We could have them as stars, bro. It could be way worse. Way worse, bro. Way worse. So yeah. I'm glad y'all joined. Appreciate y'all, man. It's always a blessing to have people just want to talk basketball with you. So, man, I appreciate y'all. Any last questions? Any last questions before I get out of here? What is it? 10-11? Yeah, I'm gonna try to go rewatch this game in a little bit. See what I can grab for tomorrow. But I'm gonna wait for like a little 2 minutes. Wait for a little 2 minutes. See what y'all come up with. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. We got All-Star break. All-Star break. Appreciate you, Green. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. All-Star break coming up. No, thank you, man. Thank you. All-Star break coming up. Appreciate you, Kayla. Appreciate you. All-Star break coming up. I hope All-Star break is good. I'm gonna close out here. Like, All-Star break, like the All-Star game, All-Star weekend, like every kid watching the game of basketball loved All-Star weekend. Like, is JB gonna be in the All-Star game? That's a good question. I don't think he's too hurt to not play in the All-Star game. I'll say that. I think he will play in the All-Star game. I believe JB will play in the All-Star game, yes. So I'm gonna give you that. But yes, All-Star, I just hope it's good. I like the new tournament thing when I was a kid, but I'd rather JP and JT just rest. Hey, I still have not forgiven Nick Nurse for this shit. Do y'all remember that year where Kemba was an all-star starter, bro? Kemba was an all-star starter. And Nick Nurse played him like 40 minutes, bro. 40 minutes. And Kemba was never the same, bro. I truly think that was a turning point in Kemba's health. I truly believe that, bro. I truly believe that. Nick Nurse played that man 40 minutes in a fucking All-Star game, and he was never the same since, bro. Because I think he was having some health issues before that point. Came back, was good to play in the All-Star game, and Nick Nurse ran him to the fucking ground. But yeah, no, All-Star game, I like what they're doing with the tournament shit. I just hope the festivities, because the dunk contest has been mid ever since the Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon shit. Who was that, 2016, 2017? Like, it's been mid. I like the participants. I like Castle. I like Buzelis. Andre Jackson's really athletic. I just hope they come with the creativity. And make your dunks on the first try, man. Make your dunks on the first try. Kemba always had health issues. Nick Nurse made it worse for sure. But, again, appreciate y'all for joining. I'm going to try to do these initial reactions more often. I'm going to re-upload this live for whoever was not here. But again, appreciate y'all for popping out. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll be doing some videos tomorrow, so I'll be seeing y'all.